Here we go, back again, yet again with another review of a match. It's finished, Oxford United 0, Sunderland 1, and what a fantastic professional job today Phil Parkinson and his 11 brilliant players out there have done. It's no easy job to go to Oxford, ask Newcastle United, then they just say beat them in extra time. They've only got 3 sides to the stand, so imagine that gale, that wind, the rain, the conditions driving in. Today, you have to give, I'd say a 10 out of 10 for the conditions. They've done their best to spoil the match. But, the top team came out, the best team won the day. Phil Parkinson, I have to say, we've only conceded 6 goals in 13 games. It's an absolutely awesome defensive display today. And for me, the man of the match and the leader in the defence was Jordan Willis. He's like a giant, massive man in defence. The massive, ginormous dinosaur. I would say dinosaur as somebody who was sort of from the olden days. But, just somebody, he has that presence. The leadership skills. He's like the dinosaur qualities because he's so huge in defence. He gobbles up everything. He stops everything, puts his body on the line. The speed, the technique, the ambition, the want, the drive, the will that you have, that you see from Luke 09 is in Jordan Willis now. And he's instilled that in his defence. Absolutely fantastic display from Bailey Wright. And also, we have Tom Flanagan did a great job as well. So the defence today was fantastic. But when the game set off, we were all hoping for a good win today. It was one of the hard days today. We all thought, I was thinking beforehand, a draw would be a good result. I thought, I was in my heart of hearts, I wanted a 2-1 victory. But I was hoping for, at worst, a draw. But when you go in front with after 2 minutes gone, and Jordan Willis was that man again. The stature, the size of the man, the leadership skills. Coventry fans, half of them were saying they're pleased he's gone, or half of them were kind of sort of jealous that he's gone because he's a leader, he's a great player. And he rose for the ball today, whether it hit his head or hit someone else's, it could possibly have been an own goal, but after 2 minutes, we were in front. Absolute brilliant start to the match. You couldn't ask for anything better from Phil Parkinson's side. And to be fair, job done. Great display. Great defensive display, and we kept the same side. You're talking about John McLaughlin made some fine saves, not many saves he had to make, but when he needed to, he rose to the job, stepped up to the plate. Absolute legend. And in defence, Jordan Willis, like I said to me, Jordan Willis today, I'd say 10 out of 10. Brilliant display. And and you've got the likes of your Tom Flanagans and your Bailey Wrights. They were great as well. You kind of complain for me. 8s for them. Great jobs. And then you got midfield. You got Gooch burning energy. Bags of energy to burn. And Maguire doing the best they can do. And then you've got your Powers and your Dobsons. Who thought that Dobson and Power could stay in that game for almost 90 minutes? For 90 minutes and do a solid job. Phil Parkinson has, great faith in his 11 team. These 11 players he puts out on the park week in, week out. And he says the other players who have came in, over the January window are biting at the bit, dying to get involved. They want to play football for Sunderland. But the 11 players who are on the park are doing such a good job. You can't change. You can't chop and change them. He believes in them. He instills the confidence in this side to go out there and perform and take 3 points. Now, that's a massive, massive result for Sunderland Football Club today. You look at the table. Rotherham, 2-2 today against Wimbledon. Good Wimbledon, mind. They've done well lately. They've done really well. They beat Ipswich during the week. So 2-2 against Rotherham. That's a great result for Wimbledon. 57 points for Rotherham. We played the same games as Sunderland. Take that into account. Coventry have 1 game in hand over Sunderland and Rotherham. And today, 0-0 at half-time against Southend. They came out and they did the business. Well done, Coventry. Great result away to Southend. Saul Campbell's side, it's difficult to beat now. They won 2-0. Now they've joined Rotherham on 57 points. 2 at the top. Then Wigan won today against Bolton. We all love Bolton. We do. We love Bolton. We love the fans. And I do believe next season in League 2, they will come straight back up, stronger and better for the job. Wigan, 56 points. So they're the top 3. Imagine a few months ago that happened and you wouldn't believe it because teams were racing away. So 1 point between the top three. Then in fourth place, Peterborough got beat today from Joey Barton's Fleetwood. And you have to give Fleetwood at home, Joey Barton's Fleetwood at home are a good side. Solid, strong unit. And whether you like Joey Barton or not, we know most Sunderland fans don't like Joey Barton. Joey Barton gives out good banter. He does. He gives the banter out. He stirs up the cauldron. But the day they beat Peterborough, so you have to say, well done Peterborough, and getting well done Peterborough, well done Fleetwood, and beating Peterborough 2-1. You've done Sunderland. Joey Barton, you've done Sunderland a great service today. Thank you, Joey Barton. I know deep down inside, Joey Barton really is a Sunderland fan. We all know it. So well done, Fleetwood, beating Peterborough. So Peterborough on 55 points, but we have two games in hand over Peterborough. Then Sunderland 54. So we are 3. Yes, you heard it first. 3 points off top place. Sunderland. Unbelievable. And then we got below Sunderland, Portsmouth, who won again. Well done, Pompey. 53 points. Ipswich smashed. They were 1-0 down against Burton and they come back and smashed them 4-1. So Ipswich win 4-1 at least. 52 points. Fleetwood again. Well done, Joey Barton. 51. So 6 points between the first 8 or 7 teams. So it's really close now. Phil Parkinson can almost smell the back end of the season. 13 games to go. 13 games to go. Next 2 home matches. Bristol Rovers beat Blackpool today. Bristol Rovers, hard, tough match. Can we do it with a good break? I don't see why not. We can take 3 points next week. And then the big one against Joey Barton's Fleetwood Town. But Fleetwood aren't the same side away as they are at home. Or will they prove me wrong? Hopefully not. Again, great team performance today. Maguire's in your Gooch. Gooch came off and Scowen came on and did what he did best. Put the ball in, controlled the ball, put the boot in and kicked it out into the stands when it needed to be done. And Charlie White today was great as well. He held the ball up well. He came back and he defended like a stallion. A stallion's Charlie White in defence. He came back, defended really well. Like I said before, the conditions, the conditions were terrible today, but another clean sheet. We couldn't buy a clean sheet under Jack Ross, but now under Phil Parkinson, the clean sheets, the clean sheets today are coming like cheap chocolate at Aldi. It's absolutely fantastic clean sheets today. Brilliant clean sheets for the last few games. Rochdale clean sheet. I mean, we've done really well with clean sheets. So the defence is solid as a rock. And even though I was getting a bit squeaky bum time towards the end, the team held out. And 10 out of 10 for that team performance. And like I said, great Sunderland football fans going all the way to Oxford, driving, taking, different routes, train, driving, and if you can afford it, the airplane, down to Oxford in those conditions. Well done to those fans, top Sunderland fans. I hope you have a great, safe, stay safe, mind, journey back to Sunderland or wherever you're from. Some of them are from down south. Well done, away fans at Oxford. Sunderland fans, absolutely brilliant. And what can we say? Job done. Great result. I want to give, Grant Leadbitter. He's suffering from certain things. I don't want to disclose what's going on YouTube. But even though we didn't want to see him in the side, because we know he's past his best. But we, at some point in the future, every single person out there, including me, will be past your best. I'm well over me sell-by date. I'm way past my best. I know I am. It's difficult for me. I go up there for a run. My back hurts. And I want to get back within 2 or 3 mile. In the olden days, I'd do 10 mile in the morning, 10 mile in night time. I'd do 30 mile run before the marathons. I'd put in some sessions. 100 mile a week. 16 to 20 400s on the track with 30 seconds recovery. I could do that. But now I'm 49. I can't do that. And Grant Leadbitter now is like, a quality stallion put out of pasture. We wish you all the best. I hope you beat your demons and you come back. I want to see Grant Leadbitter as some coaching role at Sunderland. He's a loyal Sunderland fan. Did really well. His dad was a great Sunderland fan. And I hope, whatever demons you're fighting at this moment in time, I hope you come through it. I do wish you sincerely all the best from my heart. And I hope you come back someday. I hope Phil Parkinson can have a good chat with you and say, look, Grant Leadbitter, you're awesome. You've been a great player for Sunderland. I mean, we were really good at Middlesbrough, you know, and there's no disrespect for good Middlesbrough. You did the job. You provided food on the table for your family. Come back to Sunderland as a coach, under some sort of coaching role, midfield and stallion coaching role under Phil Parkinson. So there we go. Well done, Sunderland. Well done, Sunderland fans. Great result today. And let's march on. Let's hopefully, I really do think we will get promoted this season. I feel good. I feel it in my bones. I think we're going to do a great result. And I'm sure Dino said 1-0 to Sunderland as well. So well done. Dino, shout out. And don't forget to watch the Sunday Bunch tomorrow. SCFC Fan TV. We're back at the Hastings Hill pub at this moment in time. We'll do our Sunday Bunch dissecting the game and all analysis. Please subscribe to this channel and that channel. And we'll see you later. Oh, I need this today. It's only my fourth. Only my fourth. I promise you it's my last one. Ah, sweet Luke 09. Great game from Luke 09 and Denver U as well. And hopefully I've mentioned every single player. John McLaughlin, Jordan Willis, Tom Flanagan. And we have, Ozturk was on the bench, but Bailey Wright played really, really well. Then we got Luke 09's Denver Humes. Then we got, the engine room of Dobson and Power. People want to see those be changed, but they're not. They're staying there. They're going nowhere. Gooch and Maguire and good old Charlie Wright. Charlie Wright is some human being. Absolutely salt of the earth. A beautiful human being, Charlie Wright. He's not the greatest footballer in the world. We know he's not the greatest goal scorer in the world. But he gives everything for Sunderland. And, at the end of the day, if these players haven't got what it takes to be in the Championship, or obviously not in the Premier League, we still wish them all the best in League One. As long as you out there, go out there and give 100% on the park for Sunderland. We love you. We do. We love you with all our heart. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.